Hi guys, I just want to release this video about concentration and driving lessons. So it can happen if somebody possibly comes into the lesson and they tell me that they've got ADHD or something like that. So sometimes concentration can be tricky for people to keep for the driving lesson. Now, if somebody's got ADHD and it's strong ADHD, there is a possibility that I'll do 45-minute lessons with these people because it saves them money, and I feel like we get good work done in a lower amount of time, and there's just no point in them wasting the money. So I can reduce the time down to 45 minutes. So the reason why I'm releasing this video is because one of my students, she was going out with her dad, and there's strong ADHD in the family. Okay, so she hasn't been diagnosed herself, but everyone around her in the family has ADHD, right? So she suspects that maybe she's got ADHD. So with the way that she drives, she'll be driving down the road and she'll just be really taken by the beautiful cottage or the lovely house or the cat or the dog, right? Now, when stuff like this happens with students, I feel that we're dealing with somebody's brain, right? And her dad says to her, you mustn't look at the cottage, you mustn't look at the house, you mustn't look at the dog. Now, I understand this mentality, and I get it, because he's panicking that she's not looking in the place that she needs to. So, but my thoughts about this is you can't really, I mean, this is your brain that you're talking about, right? So my driving instructor brain is thinking, okay, to be able to get this person's concentration back online, I need to ask them to commentary drive, which basically means tell me about all the hazards that are on the road. Okay, so as soon as something like that happens, I'm like, we enjoy the cottage together. But then I'll be like, tell me about the hazards in front of us. And then she'll be like, oh, there's a parked car, there's a pedestrian. And then that sorts out her awareness, her speed, her position. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be there all the time. So my conversation with her about this, because we were really open and honest about it, which is important with your driving instructor. You really do need to just be honest and open about things, right? But I was saying to her, look, you know, you need to incorporate your looking at the beautiful cottage with a speed reduction, yeah? And you need to be aware of all hazards. You need to be aware of the pedestrian, the parked cars, the hazards, and the cottage. It needs to be like part of, like, you can't really say I'm never going to look at the cottage, because you just are. We're talking about your brain here. Like, there's, you know, you're not going to win against this. Yeah, you can't say I can't look at the cottage, because you're going to look at the cottage. You're going to look at the cat. It's going to happen. But you need to drive in taking in this. Okay. Now, so she needs to, as soon as she becomes aware that she's looking at the cottage, she needs to slow down, maybe, if it's safe to do so. And then she needs to immediately commentary drive what other hazards are coming up. Yeah. So it's like, you know, meditation is like you observe the thought that comes into your head and then you let it blow away. Yeah. It's like the cloud coming, you see the cloud and you let it blow away. You see the cottage, it's beautiful, you slow down, you incorporate everything and you let the cottage blow away. You see the cat, it's beautiful, and you let it blow away. The amount of time that you spend like talking about the beautiful cottage and the little flower and what curtains it's got, that bit needs to blow away. Yeah, you've seen a beautiful cat, it's a beautiful cat, tell the person that you're driving with that's a beautiful cat, and then let it blow away and concentrate again on what's going on ahead of you. You're not going to be consciously aware that you've seen the cottage or the cat to begin with, because your brain is going to just get you to see those things. But as soon as you come online again and you realize that you're doing that, you need to let it blow away and you need to concentrate on the hazards again, because what's in front of you is in danger. Your car, yeah, you, other people. You need to focus again. Okay. So you just need to take control of this and get your concentration back online again, all right? Knowing about what hazards there could be is very important. The risk, understanding risk and danger, bringing it back into the car, and that's going to be your savior in this situation. All right, guys, I really hope that helps you, and talk to your driving instructor potentially about lowering the time of your lesson. I had somebody have very strong ADHD on a banned driving license get back. We had to do an extended test, and he had really strong ADHD, which we spoke about a lot, and I was sat in the back of his extended test, and I saw him go on his extended test, and I saw him lose concentration, and I was like, oh God, I saw him lose it. And I'm sat in the back, I'm like starting to move like this so he can see my head moving in the mirror. I'm like, come back online, come back online. Luckily he did, and he got, but that was an hour and a half of intense driving. It was a long drive. They kept him out for a long time because he'd been a naughty boy. But he went offline, and I saw it, and I was like doing this, like shuffling about, like come back online. He got his license. It's all good, it's all good. But yeah, you've got to go with your brain, you know. You need to work with your brain in these situations and let situations like blow away. All right, guys, I really hope that helps somebody.